What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a little tidbit of information for you guys to check out in this video. If you're a North American TCG duelist, you might want to know this information because it can actually be very important. So let's first off start out by talking about the North American release date for the legendary hero decks. Obviously this is an anticipated product. A lot of people, especially if you're a Nordic fan or you're a Phantom Knight fan, you're looking forward to this because you got some really good Link monsters that are about to come out in this. The Hero Link monster, yeah, we're really not going to talk about that card. I'm not too fond of it, but this is getting a little confusing when it comes to the release date of this product, and I can actually understand if a lot of people have misinformation because Konami has kind of been updating this on the fly, and they've done this multiple times. The original release date of this product was supposed to be October 5th, which is, you know, like the end of this week. Now, from what I understand, this product was actually, or some of the product was being manufactured in the state that I live in, North Carolina. We got hit by a hurricane not too long ago that can obviously affect some of the production, so it kind of slowed down. And what happened was Konami actually pushed the release date back a couple of weeks to October 19th. So it was going to be pushed back 2 full weeks. Not really a big problem. You know, a hurricane is an act of God. Nothing you can really do about it. You know, you can't really complain too much because who the heck can really see a hurricane coming? Even though this state does get hit with hurricanes a lot, generally speaking, the entire state, other than like the west part of North Carolina, was affected. But now Konami has actually changed the date again. They've bumped it up a week to next Friday. That is going to be October the 12th. And, you know, a lot of people might be setting their money aside thinking, okay, Cap, I got 2 full weeks to prepare. Well, looks like you only have 1 full week. Now, I mean, this is definitely good. Maybe where they were actually manufacturing, maybe they got cleaned up quicker, or maybe they started using another manufacturer. Regardless, Konami has actually pushed the date up. But I just want people to know when this product is coming out, because there could be some people who think that this is coming out this Friday. They're like, look, I already marked this down on the calendar, October 5th. I'm going to go to my locals. I'm going to pick up some legendary hero decks. And unfortunately, Konami did actually change the release date of this twice. They keep updating, you know, the dates on their page, but it's not a very public thing that people check all the time. So honestly, I had to go to Reddit to actually figure this out. I was still just, you know, marking my calendar off for the 19th, and I didn't really think about checking the page again. So, you know, it's just good to know when this product is coming out. Now we got to talk about the Soul Fusion Special Edition, because we just learned what the last promo is going to be in that special edition, and it is an absolute doozy. It's a game changer, and it might affect the competitive meta of the TCG in a serious way. And I'm talking about this format that we're in right now could be just flipped on its head. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the special edition, because I did say in the video where the promos were revealed, this looked like an absolute home run of a special edition, because it was confirmed that Summon Sorceress and Isolde were going to be in here. This means that European players have easy access to Summon Sorceress, a card that they obviously want, and we get really cheap Isoldes. And at the time that I made that video, both of those Link monsters were like $20 plus, and it's really cool because both of those Link monsters generally end up in the same decks anyways. A lot of times you'll see him in like TCG versions of Gouki, you'll see him in hero decks, you'll also see him in like the Dark Warrior deck. Really, a lot of times you go into Isolde first, then you end up going into Summon Sorceress, and then later in the turn you end up making like a Topologic Gumblar Dragon, ripping some cards out of your opponent's hand, or extra linking or something to that effect. It's very popular right now in the TCG, at least, well, not in Europe yet because you guys don't have Summon Sorceress, but you definitely will. Just based on those 2 cards alone, I said, hey, this is looking like pretty much a must buy, and we knew that we were going to be getting a Prank Kids card, Prank Kids Roxy's. It's fine getting, you know, Prank Kids early, it never hurts anybody, but we know the last promo, and it is, wow, man, it's definitely going to change the game in my opinion, and that is NEOS Space Connector. Now, if you watch my video on NEOS Space Connector, you know that I said that this card has the potential to make Gouki the best deck in the entire game when it comes to the TCG, because you can normal summon it, you can get Aqua Dolphin right out of your deck. It's a 1 card is sold off of your normal summon, and you can rip a card out of your opponent's hand just for, I don't know, the sake of fucking with them, or taking their Droll and Lockbird or whatever other hand trap that you just don't want to deal with. And a lot of people said Oh my goodness, Cap G, you dingus. You ain't got no idea what you talking about. Savage Strike ain't coming to the TCG until February, bro. That's gonna be a completely different format. Well, look who's laughing now, because guess what? The Soul Fusion Special Edition comes out in December, in about 2 months, December 7th. And if you check the ban list dates, it says that this list will not be updated until, well, no sooner than November 20th, 2018. That's about 2 weeks before the Soul Fusion Special Edition happens. So if Konami doesn't update this exactly on November 20th, and let's be real, what are the chances of Konami actually updating this that very day? There's a good chance that we're going to have Neo Space Connector and ISO legal in this format. So now you're talking about Gouki already being able to get to ISO'd relatively easily. Now they're going to be able to get to their most powerful card, which, irony there, the most powerful Gouki card currently, I guess you could say, is a Noble Knight card, or at least it's the card that gets the deck going. Now they're going to be able to get to it for 1 card. Again, Neo Space Connector is searchable by Rota, so it's really not that difficult to get to. And obviously, Neo Space and Aqua Dolphin is a card that they're already playing. So yeah, there's a very legitimate chance. In fact, I'm just going to say this is almost certainly going to happen. Neo Space Connector is going to be legal in the TCG this format. That's what I'm trying to say, and it can definitely push maybe Gouki over the edge to being better than Sky Striker when you're talking about them being able to get to ISO quicker and being able to potentially stop hand traps at the same time. So I don't know, maybe Konami realized that the hype was real with Neo Space Connector, because honestly, Neo Space Connector being released early is, I mean, it's going to help like Neo Space Index, but without all the other cards in Savage Strike, I don't really know, like without, you know, the Neos Fusion is really helping you all that much, in my opinion. I think you're actually helping Gouki more than you're actually helping Neo Spacians, because Neo Spacians are still going to be missing out on like 4 cards that they want. But I just wanted to give you guys this information, and you guys let me know what you think. Are Gouki going to take over the TCG in 2 months? I guess only time will tell, but Neo Space Connector is going to be legal a lot sooner than February of next year, when Savage Strike is going to be released formally in the TCG, because Konami picked it as a promo for the special edition. So haha, I ended up being right in the end. We are getting this card, this format, I think anyways. I don't think Konami's going to drop this ban list November 20th. They're probably going to drag their feet, and it's going to end up being like, I don't know, December, like right before Christmas or something like that. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell for daily videos, and check out these other videos that you might enjoy.